Hi, Mary Misako Axhelm, working on Lab 6, the environmental influences on microbial growth, salt tolerance testing. So right now I'm doing exercise 1, and I've gone ahead and labeled each of the vials. So for the NaCl nutrient broth with 1% of the NaCl, I've labeled this the S. cerevisiae, and I also did the same with the nutrient broth with 1% NaCl for S. epidermidis, and I also labeled it for nutrient broth with 7% NaCl as cerevisiae. And I also labeled the same nutrient broth with 7% NaCl S. epidermidis. Okay, and the nutrient broth with 15% NaCl, I labeled S. cerevisiae, and then the nutrient broth with 15% NaCl S. epidermidis. Okay, so they're all labeled. Now I'm about to take the active culture vial of the two that I already had. Let's see, epidermidis, S. epidermidis, and the S. cerevisiae. I'm gonna do, let's see, I'm gonna do the S. cerevisiae first. So I'm basically gonna take 2 drops in the pipette from the S. cerevisiae and drop 2 drops into the ones that are labeled as cerevisiae for the broths, and then I'm going to do the same exact thing with the S. epidermidis into the vials that are labeled S. epidermidis. So first I'm going to do the S. cerevisiae, and I'm going to take the active culture and put it to the flame. Can't really see it. There you go. Yeah, put it on the flame, and then I'm gonna remove the lid for the S. cerevisiae for the nutrient broth with the 1% NaCl. And I'm not going to put that through the flame because I'm going to do it after. So I'm going to take 2 drops and drop it in 1, 2, okay. Then I'm going to leave this one open so that I can put it in the other 2 containers, and I'm going to put this to the flame so that it will sterilize it before I close the lid. Okay. Alright, so that should sterilize it. With this lid. Go. Now we're going to open the nutrient broth with 7% NaCl. And take my pipette. Let's see, make sure I got up. There should be 2 drops in here actually of the S. cerevisiae broth that has had cultures. 2 drops. I'm going to put that to the flame. And so forth. So I'm going to finish finish this by putting 2 more drops of the S. cerevisiae in the nutrient broth with 15% NaCl, and then I'm going to go ahead and do the same exact thing with the 3 NaCls and the S. epidermidis, and I'm going to stop here so I can show results later. Thanks.